Hey guys, what's up? We are in the city of Paris and we are in California. We are in Paris, California, spelled differently from the other Paris you're thinking about. But this lead is from the Netherlands. I was actually sitting at home today, kind of lazy. I had some work to do, but I didn't really do it. And this lead came in through my email from the Netherlands. This guy sits at home on his spare time and searches through mountain terrain for crashed and abandoned vehicles, and he found one, and I was like, perfect timing. So what I just did right now is I drove behind these mountains. There's neighborhoods. I just zigzagged through all these neighborhoods, tried to find a way in, and it was almost impossible. So I was almost giving up. I was gonna go try to park on the other side of these mountains. It was 6 miles away, and try to find another side road in. And I found this place. It's actually a staging area for horses. You have to pay $5 for parking, but whatever, I just paid it so I don't get a ticket. I don't want to come back and have issues or problems because I parked illegally. But it's beautiful out here. There's actually no one out here. We locked the vehicle. It said, be extremely careful with your vehicle on the sign over here. Guys, we're in the middle of nowhere. I just asked Siri, where am I? And guys, Siri said, I don't know where you're at. That's where we're at, guys. We're in the middle of nowhere in these rolling hills in Paris. Stay with me. This vehicle's far. It's a couple miles, I'm guessing. So let's be careful and let's take our hiking poles with us and see what we could uncover. Stay with me, guys. All right, it's 12:52 in the afternoon. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. I got a feeling we're going to see some wildlife out here. No off-highway vehicles. That's why they put this here, so the motorcycles and stuff can't come out here. Guys, as you notice, a lot of this area has burned recently, and it's starting to grow back in. But I'm more concerned with rattlesnakes on the ground, so let's be careful. I found this fire road. I'm gonna take this because it takes me a lot closer to my destination. Remember, guys, I told you we're in the middle of nowhere. This is really cool. Look at these rocks. I seen them from the road and I was like, what the heck is that? It's rock, but they have other rocks mixed in inside of the rock. Look at this one. Look at this rock here. Very cool. Let's get back on the trail and keep pushing forward. I would love to set up some cameras out here, like trail cameras, to see exactly what type of animals are out here, because this area is so rolling hills with rock, with shrubs. It's beautiful, and I'm seeing all kinds of tracks on the ground. I'm just wondering what type of animals are out here. It's just absolutely beautiful out here. Guys, we're in an area now where it's closing in, and look, the vegetation, the trees are they're getting a lot higher. I don't know if there's mountain lions out here, but believe me, I got my head on a swivel right now. Because I just don't know what is out here, and I honestly don't know if we're going to be able to make it to this vehicle. It could be possibly on private property or something. I really don't know, but we're going to give it hell. Check this out, guys. There's poop everywhere out here, and it's all filled with berries. So, what type of animal eats berries? I don't think there's bears out here, so. And the size of these poops, they're like, you know, it's the size of almost like a human or something. Maybe coyote, I don't know. I don't know, but maybe we'll find out. All right, guys, we got to a point where the road ended. So now we're actually going into the backside of no man's land. We actually hit some houses, but the weird thing is I don't see tire marks on this road, so how there could be houses out here? I think their entrance is on another road a block over. So these are huge parcels with houses with massive pieces of land the size of almost a city block. Yeah, now we got animal trails everywhere. Soft sand. Probably some type of coyote or something. Hey guys, look at this. I'm on this trail. I guess it's a horseback trail. I don't know, but I'm not even sure. I just went through some stuff where I didn't know a horse could even make it through, but I guess horses can. And like there's some type of bracelet on the ground in the middle of nowhere, so it probably fell off an ankle of a person or their wrist. It's just cloth bracelet that fell off somebody. We'll take it and just throw it away when we get back home. Hey guys, look at this. 10 more feet. There is a dog collar or something off a horse bib or something. I'm not sure. I'm just going to leave it right there. Kind of strange how those two are about 10 feet apart. Let's keep pushing forward. All right, let me double check my GPS right here. Look at those ferns, cypress ferns, I think they're called, up there. There's like 2 or 3 growing at the top of that mountain. There's a couple eagles over there flying around as well. Yeah, let's check the GPS. All right, guys, we stay on this trail until we see a sharp left up here. And then I believe we're gonna make a right, but it's like a maze back in here, guys. It's absolutely beautiful, but if you don't have GPS, you could possibly get lost out here. I have a lot of people comment on my videos saying, oh, you can't get lost out there. The comments, I love the comments on YouTube. I love them, guys. The comments on YouTube are the best. Just keep pushing forward. Okay, so I just did a double check on GPS, guys. It's the second left, because we already made one left back there. The second left, we turn left. Guys, and from GPS, it looks like this vehicle is some type of van or SUV. But we don't know what it is. But we're going to find out. I never knew this part of Paris existed. Paris is like a lot of dirt farms and stuff. But something like this, I just never expected something so beautiful. And guys, it's absolutely beautiful out here. We're going to stay to the right here. So cool. I haven't seen someone since I started this hike. I don't think a lot of people hike out here. I think it's mostly for horseback riders. That's what I'm guessing. It'd be cool to hike up to that tree up there. If we have time, maybe we'll do it at the very end or something. Guys, I took this trail because I'm actually supposed to keep going. If I zoomed in closely, it's a shortcut. So I got off track. We gotta remember to come back this way. I'm just looking back at the view. The clouds, the crows flying above us. It's absolutely beautiful. I got a feeling we're going to be going up that line right there. I hope not, but I think that's where we're going. And we're going to find this lead from the Netherlands. How this guy found this with all these rocks out here, you got to have a good eye, a really good eye. Inclines like this are the worst. They just kill you. But hey, it's all part of the show. Guys, look at this rock balancing. That's cool. That is really cool. Let's get back on this upward climb. Guys, check this out. Absolutely beautiful up here. This is the highest point there is pretty much out here. We climbed the highest peak. At one time, look, this was fenced with like barbed wire. Look at this old sign. Those at one time might have said no trespassing or something on them, you know. That's probably from the 50s. Yeah, super old. All right, guys, not far. We're almost there. Let me double check that GPS one more time, but I think we're just right over here in this direction. Guys, really quick, I went to go pick up my hiking poles, and look, there's some type of a survey marker here. $1969. Let's keep pushing forward. Guys, I see it. And it's not on a trail. It's at the bottom of this cliff. Boy, are we in for it. Dang it. Guys, I'm gonna zoom in with my iPhone from here. We gotta try to find a different way in. I don't know if I could do this from up the top here. Give me a minute. I don't know what the heck that is, but it's something interesting. All right, guys, I don't know if my GoPro just caught that, but the vehicle's down this hill. I think somehow they drove it up here at one time in the 50s, 60s, and somehow they pushed it off and it never rolled. It's still on its wheels down there, but it's gonna be a nightmare to get to, so I'm gonna try to figure out which way I'm gonna go, and then we will attempt it from there. I don't see too many trails from this way. I'm not sure, guys. Let me regroup here. Guys, we're still up top, but this actually might be the hood to the vehicle that's down there. It's possible. It looks like a split hood or something that open on each side. I could be wrong. Guys, I'm gonna walk around about 5 minutes the way we came from and see if I can get down easier from that direction. All right, guys, now I'm following animal trails to get there. I went to the opposite side of the mountain, climbed back up the other way, and I'm just trying to get lower because where we were was too steep, and I'm not going to risk something like that when I'm this far away from a road. Guys, we're an hour and 15 minutes out from the car, so we're way out here, and we haven't really stopped much just to check GPSs for a couple seconds, so we're a good hour out here, so I'm guessing 2 to 3 miles. There's other ways in, but it's all blocked off with fences and private property signs, so we got to come the hard way. All right, guys, I'm just going for it. Forget it. This is taking up too much time. I got to be up at about 4 o'clock in the morning, so I like to be home at a good hour so I can take a shower, eat some dinner, and maybe edit some of this video. I doubt it gets put out by tomorrow because we probably won't be home till 5 o'clock this afternoon if everything goes correctly. And right now it's 2 o'clock. We still got to get there, examine it, and fly the drone. Here's those trees I was talking about earlier. It's almost like, it looks like a Christmas tree, but I think it's some type of fern. Yeah, guys, we just gotta go straight across right here, I think. Down there, it goes into a canyon gorge. See that? It goes too close together. We just need to shoot it right here and stop messing around. We gotta go. We got places to be. Guys, I'm actually asking myself right now, was this one of the hardest hikes since I've been doing YouTube? It's close. I did one in the desert where it was extremely dangerous and hard. That one's always in the back of my mind as well, but this one's up there in the top 2 or 3. That's for sure. It just seems like the more you hike, the farther you get from this car. I don't know what it is. So strange. We turn the camera off, guys, until we get there. Oh my God. All right, guys, I know what way I'm not going home. I know which way I'm not hiking back is that way. I'm taking my butt up that animal trail to the top of that and just taking the ridge out. I am not going that way. All right. This is amazing. This is so cool. What is this? And how did it get here? One of the hardest hikes of my life. And the weird thing is, it looks like not a lot of people know about this. I don't see graffiti on here. I don't see footprints. I see animal trails. And I see animal trails everywhere. This is amazing. This is just amazing. Guys, that was the hood. Look, it's missing the hood. Someone took the front clip apart to do something, but the grill's even still there. Look at that. Look at the wood on the inside. It still has the wood flooring. Do I have any ticks on me? This is going to be a great photo. I better hurry before the sun changes. How the sun's just hitting it perfectly. The side window is amazing. See, guys, it has bullet holes, but not like you would see where I'm from. The ones I hike to. This thing would be Swiss cheese. So I don't think a lot of people know about this being out here. That's so cool. Look at that. It still has the front bumper on it, and the front bumper is still actually usable. I mean, if you took that off and unbolted it, you could just have it re-chromed and it would work. Look. So cool. Look at the radiator support still sitting here. Amazing, guys. This was worth the hike. Shout out to the Netherlands, guys. If it wasn't for my buddy in the Netherlands, this vehicle would never be found. What an amazing photo that is right there. Guys, I'm gonna turn the camera off for a couple seconds, take a bunch of photos, and we'll turn the camera back on. Guys, there's some type of badge in here. We're going to take photos of that here in a minute. Guys, let's make a deal. If I ever hit the lottery, I'll have this helicoptered out. We'll take it straight to Gas Monkey. We will not paint it. We'll leave the original patina on it. We actually have the front clip right there, and the hood's on top of the hill. We'll make a deal with the state of California. We'll remove this, get it off the land, restore it, and put it in a museum somewhere. Gas Monkey Garage, get ready. I'm gonna hit the lottery soon. Whoa, what was that? Somebody got the motor out of here somehow. Look at the old white pinstriping on here. Top's not too bad. It's got a hole there and a couple exit holes through there. That's strange. Something shot upward and peeled the metal back. So something was shot from the inside of this vehicle going up. Look at that. Maybe they stabbed it with a pipe or something. Somebody. The vandals out here. You just never know. What I do know is this is probably one of the best vehicles I've ever found out hiking. I found a GTO one time that was totally unexpected, like this as well. I found some interesting vehicles. This one in the GTO is right up there on the top 2 or 3. I really don't know what's the number 1 yet, but we'll figure it out one day. Guys, peace out. I'm gonna take a picture of this VIN thing right now, real quick. I'll show you a picture right now. We're gonna fly the drone around for a couple minutes, and I gotta get out of here. I gotta get home and accomplish the rest of my day. I appreciate you guys joining me today. It was a hell of a hike, but sometimes you have to go through hell to get to heaven. Peace out, guys. Reverse Rocket TV, Southern California.